What's up, boys? We got a 2015 Polaris 570 Sportsman, and I'm going to relocate the battery today and install a switch because I have a parasitic draw on my four-wheeler and I don't know enough about electric to find it, you know. I mean, I might be able to, but probably not. So I'd just rather put a switch in. That way it guarantees the battery's not going to be dead when I try to start it. And you can see the battery's in a horrible spot on this thing, and I'll just reach my hand in there, undo that wire. Well, I'm tired of doing that, boys. I get it that they're trying to get it low to the ground, but look, it's right next to the freaking drive shaft. Plus, I mean, you get all kinds of water and mud up in there. It's just, I just don't like it. I want the battery covered up and protected and away from things like the freaking drive shaft. It shouldn't be 2 millimeters away from the drive shaft. So I've seen some kits, which I'm not buying any of them because they're too expensive. But they do have one that mounts back here, right down here. It's like right up here. And I don't like it because what do you get back here? All kinds of mud and crud and stuff up in your battery, and it's still not really that accessible. I just don't like the kit. It looks cheap, to be honest. And then they have another one that's $250 that replaces your air box, and it has like a battery tray incorporated in it. That thing's awesome, but it's $250, you know. So we're gonna put mine right in here if it fits, right down there. All right, so I got this thing jacked up and pulled the tires off so we can get to that battery a little easier. And look at this, boys. I even put jack stands under just to show you she's safe. Pretty good, pretty good. I didn't block the wheels though, so just one strike. All right, we can see a little better from the other side. We got both the wires off of there. Now all you gotta do is take loose this bungee. It slips right off of there, and the battery should pull out. There she is. Battery's a little tall, but that's nothing we can't fix. We'll just trim this up, make her fit, boys. And you know, if I ruin this piece of plastic, whatever, I don't care, you know. Okay, so I think this tray comes out, but I'm not sure. Let's see, there's no nut on the other side of this bolt, so I guess it just mounts directly to the frame. All right, we got the bolt removed. Let's pull this sucker out of here. And there it is. So I've been racking my brain on trying to figure out what to use to make this flat. You know, I don't want the battery leaning. So we came up on this. It's not any good anymore, I think. Hopefully. Hell, I don't know. We're gonna use it. We're going to cut out a template first, and then we'll draw it on there. All right, I think I got a pretty good pattern. Kaboom. Battery right on top of that, and then just cut out part of that to make it fit. And there's our pattern. Let's hope this works. Okay, I think we finally got this. Yeah, it's been an ordeal, but I knew it was going to be. So now we need to figure out where exactly to cut this thing at. So I'm thinking it's about right there. What y'all think? We'll see. Now we just need to cut it out a little more and she'll fit right over that. And then I'm going to have to make some kind of cover for this. I don't know, we'll figure something out. All right, we finally got it where we want it to go. Looks kind of cool like that, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, at least in my opinion. So this is all I got on this. I'm just gonna cut them down. Let me out 3 of them, like one over here, one back there, maybe one over here. Don't want to get in the way of the battery though, that's the thing. Yeah, so one there, one back there. Hell, that'll probably do it. We haven't got it mounted yet, but at least we got the brackets. I don't want to screw them in yet because I have to mount this first, which is going to hold the battery kind of in place. Maybe we could somehow incorporate that bungee into this. I don't know how, but yeah, right there. That's where it's got to be, so I got to mark that hole. I don't know if this is going to get it. Damn it. Gonna need a pin. Alright, we got a pin now. Let's see if this... Oh, come on, man. Can't catch a break today. Okay, I'm just gonna have to get a reference point, which I can kind of see something. Yeah, I think I got it. Maybe. Think my hole is right. There, let's see. A little under that. God, this is stupid. Let's try that. Close. About right there. X marks the spot, hopefully. Yep. I think we got our spot marked. And that's going to go over that. And then we'll put a washer and a nut over that. And hopefully that works. Alright, let's test fit. I think I got it where I want it. Stay right there, battery. Don't fall. Kaboom. Oh, nice. That's perfect. So that over there is a pretty tight spot. I can't get it to it with the drill, so I got this out, boys. You ever seen one of these? Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Get you in some tight corners. Good enough. Do one more. Of course, you want to check the other side of these, make sure you're not hitting them, which I already did. That's pretty sturdy, actually. Put the battery in there. Make sure that it closes on it. Oh, what the hell? I mess up? Probably. Oh, there we go. Kind of perfect. So this went over it originally. I don't know how to incorporate that back in there. So I think I got a solution to this. I'll just mount this down here as far as it'll go. And then hook the bungee up to it. Put this down. And flatten it out a little more, actually. Put it way down deep in there, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Right there. Ah. Got one. That one. Where's the stupid bungee at? There it is, right in front of me. Oh, nice. It's a nice fit. There. Oh man, it's pretty good. So now that we got this done, we got to move on to the wiring. And I don't like wiring like at all. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take loose this ground cable right there. It is the notorious 10 millimeter. I'd hate to be a mechanic on one of these little things, man. Little tiny stuff. Ain't got no room either. Okay, there's that. Pull that off. Where's the cable? Oh, it's attached to that. Alright, so we pulled the cable off. This is 6 gauge. I need some ends like that. Well, just that diameter, because these are tiny. All I have is these, and these are way too big. And so are these. These are made for 3/8. So we got some of these at O'Reilly's. We'll make sure it fits. We're just going to upgrade to 4-gauge cable because their 6-gauge was like $4 a foot or something, and I don't know, I'm just cheap. Ain't nothing wrong with using a little bigger gauge wire. So I'm sure somebody will say there is, but as far as I know, there's not. Got butterfingers today, boys. Oh man, fits on there nice. Yeah, man. So I got some 4-gauge wiring right here. I think this should be plenty. Okay, so just stick that in there. Goes on there real nice. Show off these fancy new crimpers I got here, boys. These things are awesome. Just put it on whatever gauge you're trying to do. See, it says 4. Gotta make sure the wire stays in there. That's kind of hard to do. And there we have a really nice connection. Ain't coming loose. So I got it ran right there up to there. I'm not going to zip tie anything until I got it connected, and then it runs back behind the fender, and then it's going to go up there where those wires run. And I'm thinking I'll take this cover off, see what's under that, and maybe I'll drill a hole somewhere in this to run the wires up. Okay, we got the cover off, so we're going to figure out how to fish it up here. Okay, so rather than drilling through this piece, I'm just going to drill right through here, and that's where my wires are going to come in. Okay, I got it fed through there, and it's just going to run around like that and then straight up here to the negative. So we got one more negative cable to run, and then we got a positive wire to run. Alright boys, we got all the wiring ran finally. That was a pain. Got my holes cut there, got my positive hooked up, and now we got to cut these so the negatives can be hooked up. Alright, we got her all wired up. It looks, looks halfway decent. So now let's test her out, see if she starts. Yeah, man. But we're not done yet. Still got to put in this switch. Where's it at? I got too much crap out. There it is. And the reason I'm putting this in is because this thing has a parasitic draw, and I don't want to try to figure out where it's coming from because I don't know enough about wiring. I hate wiring, and this is an easy fix. Okay, I think I'm ready to install this switch. It's going to go over here, like that. No, wait, damn it, down like that. So this side's going to be open facing that way. We got another open side facing down. It's going to mount right there. It's pretty cool though. You just punch out whatever side you want to, and then when you're done, you put the little plastic cover back over it. Wherever I put it, I don't know. I got so much shit laying around. I don't even know. I don't know where it's at. Okay, I think we got it all mounted up. And then we just snap this bad boy back on here. And then just mount it up, boys. About right there works for me. Yeah, that's off right there. See, turn my key, nothing. Flip her on. Oh man, you heard that. Boom. So we're pretty much finished up with this for the time being. Well, I added one little zip tie right there just to kind of clean it up, That way I still got a little bit of storage in there. Came out pretty good, boys. Came out pretty good. Oh shit, I forgot I got to put that piece on. Alright, well, we got her all zip tied up, as you can see. One right there, one right there, and we got two right there. So there's where the old battery was at. Old battery. There's where the same battery we just used, where it used to be mounted at. And everything is all clear down there now. Much better. Well, now we're on the last step, and I'm just going to do a voiceover because it was too windy outside to talk, and I know I sound a little under the weather. That's because I am. This is just a trash can I got at Target in the bathroom section, and you can see right here I don't need much to cover that thing up. I figured the best tool to cut this would be the Dremel. The only problem I was having was that it kept melting the plastic, and it was just hard to get a nice clean cut on it. I measured 1.5 inches from the bottom and just made a clean line around it, and I figured that'd be a good place to start. And I know I should be using eye protection. So this ended up being quite a bit of fabrication to get this thing to fit where it should. I won't bore you with all the cutting and everything on that, but it was just a lot of kind of eyeing things and making marks with my permanent marker and cutting little bits of it here and there and slowly getting it to where it contoured to that deck the way it should, to where it didn't really have any gaps, to where I could use some of that JB weld in there and get it attached. All right, boys, I think this is as good as it's going to get. I mean, it's not bad. That side looks really good. That side looks really good. This side looks pretty good. The only side that's a little off is maybe that side. There's a little bit of a gap, but we'll fix that. We got some JB weld for plastic, so this stuff, it'll hold it. This stuff is strong. I'll use all of it. All right, so we got the JB weld all the way around it. Just used my finger and just kind of made it look halfway decent. And once this is dry, we'll coat it with some flat black. Call it good.